Edward has lived on Sodor for many years and knows every engine very well. However, for many years he has had a wheel problem. He had not been able to go extremely fast like Gordon, James, or even Henry. One morning, Emily was shunting Gordon's coaches. Unlike the big engines, Emily didn't care about shunting her own coaches or fetching freight cars until she heard a sad beep beep. It was Edward. "I have to get a goods train," he said sadly, "and my wheels aren't going to be able to go fast enough, and the freight cars are going to be laughing at my small wheels." Emily uncoupled from her coaches and shoved quickly away to find Edward. Later, Edward was pulling his goods train, but his wheels weren't strong enough. Edward blew his whistle as loud as he could, and wheezed some steam as loud as he could. But no matter how strong he wanted to be, he broke down. "Oh dear," groaned Edward. "Someone needs to take me to the steam works." Later, Emily came to give Gordon his coaches. However, the work manager came. "Edward has broken down on the line. Can you please help him? Gordon and James will fetch his freight cars." "Yes, sir," she said. Later, Edward was still waiting for Emily. Soon, Emily came to the rescue. "Please help me, Emily," groaned Edward. "Don't worry, Edward," she said. "I will." Emily blew her whistle loudly, and she helped Edward to the steamworks. She felt like a really useful engine. Later that night, after Edward was taken to the steamworks, he felt much better. "Thank you, Emily," he said. "Oh, thank you," she said, flattered. "You know, I always wanted to thank you for helping me. Yep, I've had a bit of wheel trouble ever since I first came here." Emily would usually be bossy and tell any other engine to be quiet, but Edward's story about his wheel trouble would make her fall asleep at once.